Hey y'all, and welcome to PolitiBrawl. My name is Brian, and this is your daily reminder that Donald Trump has wanted to be president ever since the 80s.
For some people, the ultimate goal in life has been becoming the President of the United States. Would you like to be the President of the United States?
I really don't believe I would run it, but I would like to see somebody as the President who could do the job, and there are very capable people in this country.
Most people who are capable are not running for office. Most men are frightened of politics today.
It is a shame, isn't it?
Yes.
It is a shame. The most capable people are not necessarily running for political office, and that is a very sad commentary on the country. They had major corporations and they had this and that, but they are not running for political office.
Why wouldn't someone like yourself run for political office? You have all the money that you possibly need. You've accomplished a great deal, even though you are only 34. I know there's a lot of things that you possibly can do in the years ahead. Why wouldn't you dedicate yourself to public service?
That's a good question. And this is a young Donald Trump. Apparently he's only 34 in the vid. But what he is going to say next is incredibly profound and a little bit ironic considering what has happened in the past couple of years. But you know what? It gets better.
Because I think it's a very mean life. I would love and I would dedicate my life to this country, but I see it as being a mean life, and I also see it as somebody with strong views and somebody with the kind of views that are maybe a little bit unpopular, which may be right, but may be unpopular, wouldn't necessarily have a chance of getting elected against somebody with no great brain but a big smile. And that's a sad commentary for the political process.
Television, in a strange way, has ruined that process, hasn't it?
It's hurt the process very much. I mean, the Abraham Lincolns of the world. Abraham Lincoln would probably not be electable today because of television. He was not a handsome man.
Huh. I've never seen this before. This is a very interesting window into the mind of this man. And Donald Trump is actually... This is not the Donald Trump that I know and love. This is an unusually humble, almost philosophical man. And Donald Trump is not a deeply philosophical man. That's not who he is. But he does don that, that was on purpose, by the way. He does don that cap in order to tell people what he really wants and what he really believes. And I think this might have been part of that process, because I know he had a major interview in the 80s where he said that I would like to run for president. And here he says, no, that'd be awful. And he's kind of right, and he's from an era where people used to really despise politics and politicians, which, I mean, they're based to do so, because so many of them turns out to be completely corrupt to the core. I mean, just check out the Biden family. About 5 years ago, we all thought he was a squeaky clean old guy, and it was finally his turn to be president. Turns out he's been money laundering through his son in Ukraine, Romania, I think China, maybe South Korea. Don't quote me on the South Korea ones, but I know those three countries have directly or indirectly paid Joe Biden money. So I don't blame Donald Trump for balking at the idea of being president at this time, because so many people turn out to be completely corrupt. They're in over their heads. They're not problem solvers. And the people who are problem solvers, this is one of the great points he makes, are the CEOs. Literally, the corporations are better at running things than our government is. And I guess that's why they attract those kinds of people for government. I mean, if you can't do, teach. That's kind of the truth, though. And it's a sad truth. We don't send our best and brightest into these big positions. And it's why we need outside-the-box thinking. It's why we need guys like Trump in there, in office, in order to change things around, basically so the whole thing doesn't collapse. And we're getting close to that point. So this is a very rare video. I've never seen that. Folks, hope you enjoyed that segment here on PolitiBrawl. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Catch you on the next one. And until then, y'all have a good one.